Hello, we are here today with Jen from A Pleasant Dog, who's going to tell us a little bit more about positive reinforcement training.
That's right. So our industry is unregulated. You need a license to cut hair, you need a license to serve food, but you don't need a license or really any specific training to train dogs right now.
Okay.
At least in the United States. So there's a wide variety of methodology out there that people use, and some of it is evidence-based, scientifically proven methodology, like positive reinforcement and marker training, and some of it is kind of based more on the myth of the alpha dog, and it uses punishment to suppress behavior that you don't want without necessarily teaching behavior that you do want. So it's tricky for consumers. It's tricky for people who love their pets and want the best for their pets but don't really know where to go or what to do.
Absolutely. Now, if you come to A Pleasant Dog, you'll see that it's set up like even a schoolhouse. And I know that we didn't say that we were going to talk about this, but I think it just goes back to all the education that they give, because I think if you see a dog who was trained with punishment, you can definitely tell the difference. There's still fear there. It's just suppressed. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I can, and you're pretty savvy. So most people, if they see a dog, let's pick something like reactivity. You have a dog who's afraid of other dogs. If you are trying to help that dog through that fear, because most reactivity is fear-based behavior, if you just suppress the warning signal, if you think about a dog barking at another dog as a request for that other dog to stay away, if you suppress the barking using a bark collar or a shock collar or a prong collar or a choke chain, you're stopping the verbal indication that the dog is uncomfortable, but you're not resolving the underlying fear. Whereas through positive reinforcement training and operant conditioning and classical conditioning, what we can do is reprogram that dog's brain to view the approach of a dog as a very good thing. That takes a lot of work in little tiny baby increments. We don't start by trying to treat a dog with a dog right next to it because they would be overwhelmed. But slowly but surely we build up that association.
Awesome. So can you tell us a little bit more, maybe if you got a dog who was past the puppy stage and then went to punishment, and then you still see the behaviors and you want to get it you want to get it resolved with also having a happy dog. Can you tell me a little bit more like where you would start even with that?
You would start in the same place as if you hadn't gone to the force-based trainer in the first place. So we're always going to be treating it the same way. It's just that we may or may not have a different history for the dog to rely on. So typically we'll start at a great distance from the other dog, and we're just going to pair the appearance of dog with treats. It's a little more complicated than that, but that's the general idea.
Okay, now how about if there's somebody that says their dog gets so anxious in a situation, if we want to stick with the reactive, that they won't even take treats?
Yep, and that's pretty common. So if you think about, for a dog who's afraid of other dogs, it's almost like if you were afraid of spiders. If I wanted to teach you that spiders were a good thing, I might start by pairing the appearance of spiders with $100 bills. $100 bill, $100 bill, $100 bill. When the spider goes away, I would stop giving you $100 bills. But if the spider's right in front of your nose, you're going to run out of the room. You're not going to care how much money I throw at you because it's too scary.
Yeah.
So sometimes what we do is we start by just pairing a marker with treats. So click, treat without anything else around, and then very gradually at a great distance introduce the appearance of that other dog or the spider while pairing it with treats. So sometimes that means you're a couple blocks away. Sometimes that means you're just pairing the sound of a dog or just the appearance of the dog's tail with treats. But you slowly but surely get there.
Yeah, definitely baby steps.
Yep. And we do have a reactive dog program here at A Pleasant Dog. We do both private sessions and we have a group reactive class. We even occasionally do group classes for fun sports like nose work and agility for our reactive dog clients.
Awesome. Yes, so much. I wanted to talk to Jen today about positive reinforcement. You have so much passion behind it. If you want a happy, healthy dog who isn't just masking their situation, they're actually comfortable with it, consider A Pleasant Dog. The link will be in the comments. Thank you so much, Jen.
Thank you.